Week 17 is generally a mess, and this year is no different. If you still have virtual trophies to play for, consider the status report below. Thanks for the memories, DeAndre Hopkins. He has a calf injury and won't play at Indianapolis. Will Fuller and Braxton Miller pick up the scraps? DeMarco Murray, knee, won't play against Jacksonville, which means Derrick Henry picks up a start and a heavy workload. Melvin Gordon, ankle, did some work the previous 2 days and has a shot to play against the Raiders. The Bolts added Russell Hansbrough off the injury report, which could be a comment on Gordon or Austin Ekeler. Broken hand, Brandon Oliver could be needed to play more than usual. The Chiefs don't care about the finale at Denver. Alex Smith and Tyreek Hill are definitely out. And I wouldn't risk anything on Kareem Hunt or Travis Kelce, either. Patrick Mahomes picks up the QB start. Michael Crabtree, he of the Week 16 Eagle, is expected to play through a sore hamstring. He's not on the injury report. Amari Cooper has a sore ankle but should play as well. Cameron Brate, hip/knee, and Deshaun Jackson, ankle, are going to try to play through questionable tags. Chris Godwin, ankle, is also dinged up. The Rams have no incentive against the Niners, which means a host of primary players won't go, like Jared Goff. Todd Gurley, Cooper Kupp has a sore knee and he's scratched, too. Malcolm Brown is expected to start at tailback. Julio Jones, ankle/thumb, had a reduced practice schedule but is expected to go against Carolina. He's off the injury report. Although Kyle Rudolph, ankle, missed some practice time, the Vikings did not list him on the injury report. Emmanuel Sanders, ankle, and Cody Latimer, thigh, won't play against Kansas City. Paxton Lynch is set to make another QB start. The Steelers held Ben Roethlisberger and Le'Veon Bell out of Friday's practice, and context clues point to both of them missing Sunday's game against Cleveland. The point spread, once in the double digits, has fallen all the way down to Pittsburgh -6. Marquise Lee, ankle, won't play against Tennessee, but Allen Hurns, ankle, should be back. It's hard to say how seriously the Jags will take this game. Losing might be in their best interests, locking Tennessee into the playoffs and locking the Chargers out. Keelan Cole, quad, is off the injury report. Chris Carson, leg, might have a shot at returning in the playoffs, should the Seahawks even qualify. The Seahawks need to win Sunday, and have Atlanta lose to Carolina. Jimmy Graham, knee, is not on the injury report. Mike Wallace, knee, finished the week strong and should play against Cincinnati. Jeremy Maclin, knee, is doubtful. Kelvin Benjamin, knee, is off the injury report, so look for him to play at Miami. He hasn't looked 100% in several weeks, but the Bills are woefully thin at receiver. Chris Hogan, shoulder, is up in the air again. I wouldn't risk him against the Jets, a game the Patriots should easily control. James White, ankle, is also questionable, but the Patriots might need him with Mike Gillislee, knee, and Rex Burkhead, knee, ruled out. Matt Forte, knee, missed the practice week, but still hopes to play against the Patriots. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, ribs, is listed as doubtful. Nick Foles is expected to start against Dallas, but head coach Doug Peterson won't guarantee any of his starters will play full games. Caveat emptor. Davante Adams, concussion, and Jordy Nelson, shoulder, will not play at Detroit. Adams at least is in good spirits, as he just signed a 4-year contract extension, max value around $58 million. Joe Mixon, ankle, did some work this week and might be able to go against Baltimore. Giovanni Bernard figures to get a healthy share of work, with or without Mixon. Devontae Parker, ankle, is questionable for the finale against Buffalo, though he had an encouraging practice week. He's not in my circle of trust, but maybe you're more sympathetic than I am. Damian Williams, shoulder, is doubtful, so fire up the Kenyon Drake show again. The Giants are down a host of talent, with Evan Engram, ribs, Sterling Shepard, neck, and Tavaz King, concussion, all out for Week 17. Roger Lewis is the last target standing, and Airby Wayne Gallman has been handy in recent weeks. Cole Beasley, illness, is out for the finale at Philly. Rod Smith, illness/back. Looks like a game-time decision. Kerwin Williams, quad/ribs, did some work this week and has a shot to play at Seattle. He's been the primary ball handler when he's been on the field. Marquise Goodwin, back, missed some practice time but is expected to play against the Rams. Aaron Jones, knee, won't play in Week 17. Jamal Williams remains the starter. Eric Ebron, knee, is off the injury report, so dial him up against the Packers. Ebron has been reliable over his last 7 games, 34-373, and has touchdowns in the last 2 weeks.